It was the work of God's Spirit to bring me to this creative city, Austin, a city filled with all types of creatives, artists, intellectuals, entrepreneurs. When I came and visited, I realized this was an irreligious city in a very religious state. It's the hole in the Bible Belt, if you will. And as I began to meet people, I realized that they were far from Christ, resistant to the gospel, and yet very thoughtful people, very creative people that I would want to be my friends. And so I moved my family here in 2006, and we began to meet with people and ask them what kept them from Christ, what keeps them from church. We began in just our living room, 7 people, trying to be that church that loved the city, and asked the question, what would it look like for a church to so believe the gospel that it changed the city? So we began to serve the marginalized. We also spent time with intellectuals and our coworkers and cultural elites, enjoying great music in the live music capital of the world. And as we shared life together, we began to multiply these little communities. We began to call them city groups, where we could be the church to one another and to the city. And as we did that, we began to see God's grace work. And summer after summer, we would make our way down to Barton Springs. And there we would baptize people. They would declare their love for Christ and say that Jesus Christ is Lord, right there in the middle of the nudists and the dog lovers and the weirdness of Austin. And as these city groups have multiplied, we've formed 4 neighborhood churches, north, south, central, and east, that are all loving the city and loving their neighbors and articulating the gospel in a way that's meaningful and clear to our neighbors. Our vision is basically the vision of Revelation 21 and 22. That we would be a gospel people, renewing a beautiful city, teeming with gospel life.